Good morning, students. I am Nishu, and today I will teach you Chapter 4 Metal and Non-Metal. In this chapter, today we will talk about chemical properties. Before this, we have studied about physical properties of metals. Now you can see, before we start with the chemical reactions, we need to know the symbols of writing elements. Now you can see metals like iron is represented by Fe. Fe comes from ferrous. Ferrous, which is a Latin word. Copper got its name Cu. Cuprum, from cuprum. Magnesium, Mg, from the magnesium itself. Potassium's symbol is K. K has got the symbol from kalium. Sodium has the symbol Na. Na comes from natrium. So you can see, while writing the symbols, the first alphabet is capital and the second one is a small alphabet. Okay, as you can see, Fe, F is capital and E is small. In copper also, C capital and U small, because they both denote a single element. Now we'll talk about non-metals. Like oxygen, it has a symbol O from the first alphabet of oxygen itself. Carbon has the symbol C. Sulfur is denoted by S, a capital S. Hydrogen by H, and chlorine Cl with 2 letters of the word. Now you know, all metals, they have similar chemical reactions, but the reactivity of metal depends on the nature and the reaction conditions. Now they react with oxygen, water, acids. They show displacement reaction, and they show reaction with bases. Now in the tabular form, it must be very clear when you read from this, like metals from potassium to gold. Potassium is highly reactive metal. Okay, the reactivity goes down or decreases as we go down from potassium to sodium, calcium to gold. Gold is least reactive. Okay, so they react differently with oxygen, with water and acids. So we will move on to the second column. When they are heated with oxygen, that means when they are burned with oxygen, so they react differently. Sodium, potassium and till zinc, they burst into flames and oxide is formed. They burn vigorously. Now with water, you can see potassium and sodium, both are on the top. They are highly reactive, so they react with even cold water and produce hydrogen gas. Now from calcium till iron, they produce hydrogen gas, but they react with steam only, not with cold water or plain water. Okay, now with acids, now potassium, sodium, they show violent reaction. You know, some common acids like hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid. When we add metal like sodium, potassium, they show very violent reaction. Now calcium till iron, the rate of reaction decreases down the table. That means as we go down from calcium to iron, the rate of reaction is slow. Now talking about lead, copper, silver and gold. You can see lead and copper, they form oxide without glowing, means they do not burn without producing flame, but they form oxide with when they react with oxygen. Silver and gold both are noble metals. They are categorized as noble metals as they show no reaction with oxygen, no reaction with water, and no reaction with acids. Now let's talk about the equations, how we write the equations. Our equation should be balanced. Magnesium and oxygen, when they react, they form magnesium oxide. Now when we write balanced equation, it is 2Mg plus O2. O2 is the molecule of oxygen. It forms MgO, 2MgO. That means 2 molecules of magnesium oxide. Same way, copper also reacts with oxygen, forming 2 molecules of CuO, copper oxide. Iron reacts with oxygen to form iron oxide, Fe2O3, and 2 before that denotes that 2 molecules of iron oxide. Now we'll come to the reaction of non-metals with oxygen. Non-metals react with oxygen to produce non-metallic oxide. You can see in the example white phosphorus P4. That means P has 4 atoms of phosphorus. Okay, with oxygen forms P4O10. P4O10 is tetraphosphorus decaoxide. Tetra means 4. You can see 4 potassium phosphorus atoms, and deca means 10 oxygen atoms. So P4O10 is tetraphosphorus decaoxide. Now sulfur reacts with oxygen to produce sulfur dioxide, SO2. Okay, and you can also remember one more reaction, C, carbon. When it reacts with oxygen, it produces CO2, carbon dioxide. Now some more chemical properties of metals with water. As I told, sodium reacts vigorously with water and produce sodium hydroxide. Okay, sodium hydroxide is NaOH along with lot of heat. Now potassium reacts with water and it also produces KOH. Okay, 2 molecules of potassium reacts with 2 molecules of water, form 2 molecules of potassium hydroxide KOH plus H2. H2 is hydrogen gas. It also produces lots of heat. Now sodium, as you can see here, the reaction of sodium with water, Na plus H2O forms NaOH plus H2. Now again to revise that, potassium, its symbol is K. It burns vigorously to form oxides. Same way sodium also burns vigorously. Potassium, sodium, they react with cold water to form hydrogen.